Hi guys, welcome to another video by me, Computerfy, and today this is part 3 of creating an advanced web browser with tabs in Visual Basic 2010 or 2008, whichever version you have. So today, as promised, I was going to do a tutorial on settings for your web browser, and we're going to be focusing on the home page today and the search bar. If I can think of any other things to include, I will do another tutorial on that. So yeah, just follow along what I do. Now I do have a voice on this, so it will make it easier to follow along. So what we're going to have to do is go and create a new form. So right click on your advanced web browser tabs or whatever you named it, add. You can just go to Windows form. Now I'm just going to call mine options and create that. So what you need to do, I'm going to make it big for now because we will be adding search box settings, so I'll just add a button. I'm just rushing this as design isn't really key now. And if I just go to form 1, Windows default location, center screen, show icon, showing taskbar false, show icon true, fix single, and I will disable the maximize and the minimize box. So let's move it up. No, I'll leave it there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a text box, and I'm just going to place it up here just to make it more presentable. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add a group box, and I'll just send that to back, and I'll just name that home page. Stretch it out so it makes it look better, and to make it more appealing to whoever you're making it for, just make it more presentable. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to our project and click on project and then advanced web browser time properties, and then you should be greeted with that page. What we're going to do is we're just going to click on settings and add a setting called home page, and what you're going to do is select that to string if it isn't already, and just leave that as it is. Don't enter anything in there, and we'll save the settings. And what we're going to do now is double click that button, and we're going to type in the code. So what we're going to type in is text box 1.text equals my dot settings dot homepage. So basically what we're saying there is text box 1.text, when we click the OK button, is going to be my.settings.homepage. So what we're going to do as well, just double click options.load and put, oh no, sorry, we need to swap those around, as we need to do it the other way for that one. Now what we're going to do is put text box 1.text equals my.settings.homepage. So now what we're going to do is go to our form 1 and double click form 1 load, and what we're going to do is here is change that to navigate, and we're going to put it to my.settings.homepage. And what we'll do as well is we'll go to add tab, and yep, navigate, and we're going to put my.settings.homepage again, and I think navigate there, and I'll just save that. So now what we're going to do is double click that settings button, and we're just going to put options show. So now we'll just see if this works. So it's about blank because we don't have anything at the moment in that text box. So I'll just put http www.youtube.com/Computerfy. Change that to capital. Okay, and close that. So when we add a tab, it navigates to our home page. Now if I close it as well and reopen it, it directs us to that URL again. So now that's the settings sorted out, what we're going to do is we're going to go on to search bar properties. So now what we're going to do is go onto the search bar, and so what we're going to do is we're going to drag in another group box. What's that? And we'll just put that in there. Now this is, if you didn't know what I mean, the search bar by that search bar there. So yep, I'm just gonna put search bar settings, capitalize all my letters, and what we're gonna do is add 3 radio buttons. Simply by that, make sure they're all in order, lest this won't work. So I'll just spread them out a bit. Now there's a neat little trick in Visual Basic they might not know. Say they're not all set out properly and you want them equally spaced. What you do is you go to Format, vertical spacing, make equal, and then they make them all equal. So I'll just have to move this in there like that. And I'm just going to put that as Google, YouTube, and Bing, since they're the ones that I used previously. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go to our settings again. So we'll just go simply to there, and if you're on there again, just double click on settings. I'm going to add another setting called search bar. Or no, I'll just call it search. I don't need to capitalize that. And what we're going to do is set that value to 1. Now we'll see why we do that later on, but I'm just going to do it now. So since we've done that, you can cross that off, and yes, everything's all in order. And now what we're going to do is go on back to the search bar or the settings and double click radio button 1. And then what we're going to do is type my.settings.search equals 1. This is how we identify them between each other. Then we're going to double click that one, and we're going to put my.settings.search equals 2. Then what we're going to do is go to Bing, my.settings.search equals 3. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and double click on the load events for the 4 options, which is, oh yeah, it's already there, and space that down. And then what we're going to type is if my.settings.search equals 1, then radio button 1 dot checked equals true. And I think that's what, yep. And then what we're going to do is come under that end if, and then we're going to create another statement, and it's just basically the same as the last one. My.settings.search equals 2, then radio button 2 2 dot checked equals true. Yep. And then what we're going to do is come into that if statement as well and put another if statement, basically exactly the same but a few changes. My dot settings dot search equals 3, then radio button 3 dot checked equals true. So once we've done that, what we're going to do is go back into our options form, double click the OK button, and what we're going to type at the end of there is just me.close, so it just makes it a bit easier to work around. So now what we're going to do is head back to form 1, and we're going to double click that search button there. So we're just going to get rid of that, I think we are. In fact, I'll just copy that for now, and I think I'll just change that to a plus. I think that's how it works, and yeah. But what we're going to do is to this is we're going to put if my dot settings dot search equals 1, then what we'll do is just highlight that and drag that up to there. And once we've done that, I think that's all in order. Yep. We will just copy that if it isn't already, and we'll put if my dot settings dot search equals 2, then paste that in, and I will just change that to youtube.com/results. I'm just trying to remember this, and then search underscore query. And we'll come under that end if statement again and put if my dot settings dot search equals 3, then we're going to paste that in again and put that to bing.com/search q and equals. And that text box 2 just means we're going to add the text from text box 2 on the end of all of these. So this video has been quite long, but I'm just going to test it out now. So we will look and see what this is on. It's on Google at the moment. So if I search hello on Google, it searches hello on Google. If I settings and change that to YouTube, okay, and put this to Computerfy, if I've got to spell it right, search, and there's a bit of an error there, but yeah, it searches that. So if I change that to settings and Bing, okay, and I'll put hi. And it searches hi in your web browser. So I hope this has been helpful to you. I'm going to have to quit this video now as this coming up to the end of the video. Code download links in the description. I'm going to have to rush this. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget, download links in the description. Subscribe for part 4. If there is one, I will notify you of that if there's a part 4. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again in another video.